back in my sophomore year of high school, I got drug tested because I was on the tennis team. So, like, my high school did random drug testing for students. Luckily, I only got drug tested once. I mean, it didn't matter anyways because I don't do drugs. Never have. Probably never will. Unless you count ibuprofen, because I'm an avid user of that. I can chug down 10 pills of that in a second, and there you go. I'm going on with my day. But anyways, little TMI backstory about me. I promise this is related to the story. It's crucial background context that you need to understand. I hate using public bathrooms. It is horrible. I just hate, like, knowing that other people have, like, shit there. I mean, hey, I'm fine with shitting with others, you know? I kind of like locking arms and then just going to town. But, you know, when it's, like, public areas, especially in a high school, that's nasty. That's gross, dude. So I wanted to avoid, like, my high school bathrooms as much as possible. So in my freshman year of high school, I set a challenge for myself to never use the school bathrooms. And I made it through. Like, surprisingly, all 4 years of high school, I only used it once, and it was in sophomore year. It was just, I made it through halfway through the day, and I was like, I really have to piss. I can't hold it. So I went to the bathroom that one day, but other than that, for all the rest of the 4 years, I never went to the school bathrooms. I just held it the whole day. So what ended up happening was I kind of conditioned myself to just hold it throughout the whole, like, 7-hour school day. And sometimes I had tennis practice before and after, so I'd hold it during then too. Like, basically, I just created, like, this unstoppable bladder. I think, honestly, that's the best feature of myself. If people ask me what the best quality of myself is, I would say it's probably my fucking bladder. But regardless, this kind of all came crashing down on me. It really backfired in this one fateful day in sophomore year. English was my first class, and I knew that drug testing was coming up because usually they did it in the spring, and it was like April when this happened. This was April 2023. Oh my god, such a traumatic experience, right? And so we have 5 minutes left of this English class, and then somebody knocks on the door and peeks their head in and, like, calls me over. They're like, we need to pull you out of class for a second. I'm like, okay, but why would you wait until the last 5 minutes of class? Because my next class was dual credit chemistry, and that was a class I really had to lock in for. I ended up with a 90 flat on that. Like, I barely got an A. It was really close. Chemistry is not my thing. So I was like, damn, dude, why would you call me out of my easy English class 5 minutes before it's over? Like, come on. So this lady walks me down all these hallways. My school was kind of like a maze, honestly. Like, it was just these winding, twisting hallways. It was like the labyrinth, whatever. So we finally reach, like, the side of the school's bathrooms. It wasn't like the main bathrooms. They were kind of off to the side. They were by the auditorium. And sometimes there were gates around the bathrooms because people would shove jackets down the urinals, so then they shut down the boys' bathrooms for a few months. That's a whole separate story, but that happened in my junior year. But yeah, they had like guards standing outside of the bathrooms to make sure us guys didn't, like, do stupid shit in the bathrooms. So it was pretty wild at this school. But anyways, I walk up to here and there's this huge line of people, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss my whole chemistry class, dude. Like, normally I wouldn't mind missing class. I'm like, hell yeah, okay, I get an excused absence, cool, I'll take that. But for this, it's like, I don't want to miss chemistry. I'm gonna be so far behind now. So I have to wait in this long line because I'm getting drug tested. So what they do is they had this little station set up with this table, and there's this lady sitting there, like the urinalysis collector or whatever. And they called in a boy and a girl one at a time to go piss in this cup and then bring it out, and you have to hand it to them. Like, it's pretty simple, right? It should have been an easy process. But as I stated before, I had taught myself to, like, hold it the whole day, so I physically could not, like, piss at that moment, especially since it was my first period. Like, I had gone just before I left school, so the tank was empty is what I'm basically trying to say. There was nothing they could squeeze out of me there, even if they tried. So it's like 9:40 in the morning. I just pissed an hour ago. I can't do anything. I'm out of the game. They gotta call in a sub for me or something. But like, finally 20 minutes later, it's my turn in the line. I've been chugging my water. I was smart enough to bring my bottle of water with me because I knew I was kind of creamed when they called me down and I couldn't do anything. Like, they're literally making me piss and I can't. So that's why I brought my water with me. It was cool. So I was chugging that. I think I finished the water in like a minute flat because I was trying to get the system running down there. I was trying my hardest. So it's finally my turn in the line. She tells me I can go ahead and I'm like, okay, I gotta lock in. She hands me the cup. I walk into the bathroom. I, like, close the stall door and I'm, like, praying I can just get something. Like, please. Nothing came out. Oh, nothing came out. I was trying. I had piss dysfunction. the wretched PD. And so I'm in the bathroom for a solid 5 minutes. I'm panicking. I know there's still a long line of people behind me. So I'm like, I don't want to hold up the line. I can't piss. There's nothing I can do about this. I'm getting embarrassed now. I'm panicking. And when I'm panicking, I can't piss. I have to be relaxed. I need to play like waterfall noises or something for me to piss. I don't know what I needed to do there. So I walk out, cup empty, head held in shame. I'm sad. My cheeks are red. I'm like so embarrassed and uncomfortable. So I walk up to this lady and I'm like, I can't piss. I don't know what to tell you. So she tells me to go to the back of the line and I have to wait for like 20 minutes and she tells me to drink water. And I'm like, what do you think I've been doing? Like, I can't piss. And she pulls out my little file where she's supposed to write down like if I passed the test or not, or like how much piss there was. I don't know what they write down, but she says shy bladder. And I'm like, oh God, I don't want to be known as the shy bladder kid, please. Please. Like, it was awkward enough to have to go back into the back of the line, and all the kids had seen me before, so they probably knew that I just couldn't piss. And that's not really a detail I wanted to share with any of them. So that was pretty sweet. Like, none of them said anything, but I could just tell. I knew what was going on in their minds. Those little judgmental fellas. I mean, I would have been judging too, let's be honest. But it turns out the story ended out fine. I went to the front of the line the second time, and this time I managed to get something. It wasn't a lot, it wasn't my most impressive piss on the market, but hey, we got it out there. I handed it to her, it was a success. And then I checked my phone, it's now like 10:30. Like, I wasted a whole hour trying to do this. I missed almost all of my chemistry class. I'm sad, I'm embarrassed, I'm disappointed. I just want to go home now. I'm like, oh my God, it's a random fucking Tuesday. I still have 3 more days of this stupid school shit. That was one of my worst days.